Why do we continue to have low voter turnout? Could heavy deployment of security be a factor? I think 50% plus voter turnout is not really low. It's average. We should do better, I think. But this particular election, you journalists, I'm sure you also participated in this voting. You went to polling stations, you saw what happened. The polling station where I voted from, somewhere in Akaruuru East, I arrived at the polling station at 7:20 a.m. The voters I found there were so many. Actually, at first, my conclusion was this time round, the voter turnout will be very high. But I saw a few, I think I saw a young lady. She's fairly young, but she looked to be in ill health. And she sat down. I think there were not enough preparation for seats for particular categories of people. Perhaps it was not anticipated that the kits may fail, so there was no provision for chairs. I saw this young woman sitting in the grass, and it was early morning. There was still a bit of dew, and I saw somebody offer her a bottle of water, and a few others. I could hear people grumbling. A few, I think 3 of them walked away. They were unable to wait any longer. And I thought I had a civic duty to, luckily I think in Akaruuru East, many people see me but they don't know who I am, so that is very comfortable for me. So I tried to persuade them to wait a bit longer. But I think 3 of them went away. I'm not sure that they returned. If this was the trend countrywide, possibly it could have affected this voter turnout. I cannot attribute this to deployment of security. On the contrary, in our observation, the deployment of security inspired confidence among the people. We were assured of security. We were assured of safety. By the way, where I voted from, the policemen and women I saw there, I saw them helping these voters. We had 3 stations within one area, and we were voting according to the names, according to the alphabetical order of our names. And I saw policemen, actually I saw voters walking to the policemen to show them their national identity cards. This is my identity card. Afandi. Sometimes they call them Afandi. Please show me where to vote from. And they would show them. You can't walk to somebody to get help when you are intimidated by that person. I didn't see them go to fellow voters. They were walking to policemen and women. Were they intimidated? No. In fact, the person I saw give this sick lady a bottle of water was a policeman. So, it's not true that heavy deployment of security created intimidation among the voters. The exact opposite in our observation. Some people had voter slips. For me, I had just my national identity card. There was a voter's register. I saw my name there. Before the 3 ballot papers were issued to me, the polling officer ticked my name to ensure that I don't return to vote again. There were 3 boxes within which there was a basin, water basin, within which I would place my ballot paper and tick the candidate of my choice. And there were 3 boxes where I was dropping each ballot paper, and I ticked those names without anybody hovering over my shoulder to know who I had voted for. And thereafter, somebody pasted my finger with, I think, purple indelible ink, and I walked away. So, to me, that sums up the fairness of an election. Whatever other side events which did not prevent people from freely choosing their candidates, to me that cannot affect the fairness of an election. So to answer your question, yes, Ugandans got a free and fair election.